What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ATM Reaction, and today they didn't drop the Death Battle, bro. Death Battle is Death Battle Sunday now. I keep forgetting it's not Death Battle Monday, it's Death Battle Sunday, and I'm missing the Ravens game for this. You know I mess with the Ravens heavy. You know what I'm saying? I don't be missing the game like that, and for me to miss a game for this shows you how much I rock with Death Battle. Death Battle, y'all got Bowser, y'all got Eggman. You know what I'm saying? There's two villains, Mario, Sonic. We gonna see what that's looking like. Get out some of that sub and hit the like button, follow me on my social media down below, and I'm hyped for this. You know what I'm saying? I love Death Battle. I don't even care who it is, bro. These not even two of my top characters, but I don't even mind because it's Death Battle, so I'm still tuned in. But let's see the video. All right, this is Bowser versus Eggman, Mario versus Sonic Death Battle. This is the battle of the two badly built characters. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see who takes the title for the most weirdly built character. Now, Bowser, are you have turtle or you have? I don't even know. Let's get to it. Eggman, you just shape weird. It's basically a battle of their armies, honestly, because they both
Bowser
got like big
versus
armies.
Dr. Eggman,
Yes,
the
sir.
king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone.
The animation was
He's
good.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle. Yeah, who won, Mario or Sonic? I don't remember. actually. Comment down who won that
the
one.
Mushroom
So we gonna see who has to deal with the worst one.
A peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
Kidnapping.
Boring. Move aside,
Kidnapping.
princess. It's time this place got way more awesome.
Yeah.
Here comes King Koopa himself, better known
Turtle.
as Bowser.
The moment this orphan
He had
star
turtle.
child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the
Prince
disparate
Bowser.
outcasts of the Mushroom world.
The
Okay.
Koopa clan. Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
I can see that. Imagine getting stepped on all day.
Bowser
I
wanted
wouldn't mess with
a
that.
different world, but Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her
Yeah.
light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he
I
turned
mean,
all the toads into bricks
Bowser,
and
we all fell for a
kidnapped
baddie
her,
before. I
putting
feel
their
that.
princess in another castle, and
been
another
there.
and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad.
That's a
bud.
little.
Yet
That's
he
a
was
little too
foiled
much, Bowser.
time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers.
Yes, sir.
However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent.
Look at
You gotta respect
him.
it.
Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even
Hey,
the weight
yo.
of a castle can scratch it, especially
my.
when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava.
He a snapping
commands
turtle.
nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer
That
space,
is ringing my
beginning the
mind.
earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Oh, just a little dabbling in dark
Oh
magic.
my! Why you did
Hell
that?
yeah. Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual
Turtle.
even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered.
Okay. I was lucky
Telekinesis,
sleep on
creating
Bowser.
perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game
Oh,
of Mario
man.
Party. Hey, no, I stole those
That's a
coins
fact.
fair and square.
Bowser spent
That's a
decades
fact, bro.
hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships, clown cars, you name it.
So he can
this is
get
the
his
same
wife.
guy that
I
created
respect that.
multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him.
He
He's
persistent,
talked
like you
about
said.
having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side.
Yeah,
Not
man.
enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band
Bowser
of
put in
misfits
work, bro,
this side
for
of
years.
World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across
Oh,
the
my.
mushroom world and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry.
Eh.
Some with wings, some in shoes,
Yo, the
and
wing
some
ones.
even in race cars. They're the red shirts, first in and first out.
Piranha plants, bloopers, and lakitus use
Imagine being a ground worker,
to
that was
jump
up.
on unsuspecting prey by land, sea, or sky.
We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, shy
Thanks.
guys, sentient bombs with feet,
Ooh,
and
the
more.
bombs.
It was imperative for
The bombs
Bowser
are
to
annoying,
nurture a
too.
unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo
Yo, I
has
don't know if any of y'all played Mario Sunshine, bro. We had Mario Sunshine for the GameCube back in the day. That was a fire game. I just had to
battlefield
say that.
control with illusions and
And
destabilizing
Luigi's Mansion was
dimensions,
fire,
while
too.
Kamek focuses on buffing
I was younger, though, so I
allies,
remember I used to get
canceling
mad 'cause I
enemy
sucked at
powers,
it.
summoning anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party
Man,
lead.
don't even remind me of Mario
Not
Party.
again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat
my.
play. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew,
That was
it
disturbing.
started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh,
Okay.
you like his kids, the Koopalings.
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took
I
them
actually do
in
got a
and
kid,
even
though.
trained them in dark
Bowser
magic.
Jr.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr.,
Yes, sir.
captain of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as
Mario
Shadow
Sunshine.
Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal
That's
evil
I would just
paint.
talk about
that
it.
whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some on
Amazing
the fridge.
game, bro.
But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju.
Oh, my.
All to crush
Godzilla?
whatever bullies talking smack.
Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit.
Damn.
Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe,
He can hang with
Bowser's
Goku?
punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of
Oh,
TNT.
my.
Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't
Yoshi
even
did that?
close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash
I miss
Bowser's
Mira
Dark
sometimes.
Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters.
Oh,
Okay,
my.
seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
Wait,
Oh, we're not
why
even
John
the best
Cena?
part. Bowser's dark magic
What was the
became
thing about John
so
Cena got
potent he
put into
eventually
this?
learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Okay.
Anything
okay.
the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned
I
all
don't
of
remember
Yoshi's
this.
Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in
Yeah,
Mario 64?
64.
Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh, God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also
I
stole
was too young, bro,
ultra-powerful
to
items like the
peep what he
Wonder
was really
Flower,
doing.
which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
But his
Oh,
most
my.
iconic thefts are those big, shiny power stars.
Yeah.
Don't judge a book by
In
its
the
cover.
movie.
Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also
I
ferry
remember that.
Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times
Okay.
light speed.
Obviously, the
Come
Big
on.
Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything?
A plumber. A
It's
plumber whooped
him.
you.
And when the
How
Grand
tough
Star
are you
was
really to
free,
get beat
it
by a plumber?
caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via
Oh
a
my.
massive black hole.
Thanks, Space
Where
God,
was
that
I at?
Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP
Yeah,
fire
Bowser's gonna
turtle
win,
had
guys.
to fight himself. Oh wait, he did,
Bowser's
and he
gonna win.
beat the hell out of him.
With all this
I'm
power,
sorry,
it's
Eggman.
no wonder he still hasn't conquered the
happening.
Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed
He
against
just want
him.
his girl. He being real.
Are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also
Who's Bowser Jr.'s mom? I never figured. Is that out there? Who's Bowser Jr.'s mom? Who's that?
when they
I don't
actually
know.
worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So,
He's a baddie through and through who will
that?
teleport
What was
through
that one
space
from?
and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa.
Okay.
Make way for the king.
That was a nice. I ain't gonna lie, my money's on
This
Bowser.
battle-
Let's see.
citizens of Earth,
That
lend
boy
me your
Eggman,
ears.
that weirdly
Imagine a
built
world
man.
of
He built like
endless
a-
possibility where people are
Is his name Eggman because he's built like an egg? Is that it? There's no way that's what
free
it
as
is.
the wind.
There's
Isn't
no
it disgusting? Now imagine a better world, one with proper
built
guidance
like an
and
egg. That
technology
might
to
be
bring
it.
about global peace.
But whiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind.
The
He's
brilliant
a
mind.
genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
I think
Dr.
right. He's
Eggman.
built like an egg.
As a mad scientist myself,
That makes
his
so much more
story
sense.
is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology.
Okay.
Then his
Oh.
beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian
Hmm.
Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're freaking called G-U-N. Anyway,
Keep it
little Eggy
simple.
grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's
I
goals
never
of
knew his
following Gerald's
origin story.
footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it. To get the
This is theme music? This is you, Eggman. I see you.
Attention
Hey.
he deserved.
What do you mean craved? Desperately craved.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman
Tomato,
Land,
tomato.
a capital of science. And this paradise would have worked just fine if not for that blasted
Rattling
Sonic the
kids.
Hedgehog.
For years, Eggman's plans literally
Favorite food,
blew up
egg,
in his
sauce.
face. And he's a very sore loser.
But just like any good experiment, the doctor
Hey.
did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created
Shout out
plenty of
Eggman with the
knickknacks
beat.
to terrorize the world with.
It's
A
beat.
laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist
Oh, my.
stuff.
Then there's the big one.
He reminds me of
He
Luke from
invented a
One Piece.
spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic
it?
tissue into living metal zombies.
Oh, my.
It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on
Sonic
Earth.
saved the day, didn't he?
Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's
Oh.
a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight
Okay,
for
you get it, you like
maneuverability,
egg,
but
brother.
tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
I mean, it's kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into big
It
bad
is.
mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock.
I'm
in
not
an
going to this
instant.
beat, though.
That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a
you feel like an
long
egg. You
list
can't-
of
you don't do
combat
so cool.
situations. Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps, and
Okay.
then there's the orbital bases,
Ooh.
like the Death Egg.
The reference
Bruh.
is obvious, but
Star
Darth
Wars.
Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can annihilate stars. Woof! A whole constellation gone in one shot.
That's not
Wow.
to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter
He sure
the
do.
Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of
That's on fire.
bullets. My God, Wiz. I need it.
And don't forget, Eggman
Enough
built
with
all
the
of these
eggs,
things
though,
himself.
bro.
Maybe world
Are
domination
you
is in his
sponsored?
grasp yet.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on,
my.
he has friends. I mean, he's
Robot.
a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not, but what about Infinite? Sure, they might
That's
have
hilarious.
joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
Yeah.
The Eggman
You can use some friends, I
Empire.
bet.
The Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterpillars, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented
Ooh.
unit, the hard-boiled heavies.
like
Really
CP0
leaning into
right
the
there.
egg thing, huh?
The army has a wide variety of troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments.
Bruh.
Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder.
Who's that?
But that's why he's made top-notch bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite robo-faker, Metal Sonic.
Yes, sir.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire.
Oh, my.
He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when
What's he
upgraded
naming
to
them
his
about
Neo
eggs?
form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
He can
Oh, my.
even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Okay.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby.
That's the
One
AI
of
gonna
many
happen to
trump
us.
cards at
We gonna
Eggman's
chill.
disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun,
Hey,
but
bruh, don't question
go
it.
off, King.
And when used on
question
the
it.
planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Lightman form. Yup, apparently Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated.
You know
to manage.
Sonic, they
But
love
the
Dragon Ball
Phantom
Z,
Ruby
yo.
isn't the only
I
super
respect it,
gem
too.
Eggman has. He's used the jeweled scepter to make the world-shattering egg wizard. Then,
What's
on
up
more
with
than
the
one occasion,
eggs?
he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan
up?
Hedgehog.
Eggman built and built and built,
Oh,
and eventually he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter, she
smaller.
was granted
Market.
actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace.
Okay.
He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that,
can't have the daughter,
for the first
didn't he?
time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
I know
So,
it.
like any good daddy,
I don't care
give her
about
the
this
keys to
Eggman.
his car,
That was
his
a wonder.
spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End,
Wait.
a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction.
Why y'all
'Cause
fighting the
charged
End
by
when he do
7
the up?
Chaos Emeralds. Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents. All
Wow.
7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time
That boy
like
eat it.
tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion
I ain't
times
gonna lie,
that
I didn't know
speed.
Sonic had
It's
these feet.
funny though. While Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he
True.
loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Ain't no saving this man. He been evil my whole life and more.
Peggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind
Exactly.
his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Bowser got this still. Alright, let's see who win. I'm picking Bowser to win this. It only seems like it's a 10-minute death battle. There's still 10 minutes left. I'm hyped. The longer the better for me. You feel me? It's like a TV show for me. But I'm going Bowser. Yeah, make sure I comment who y'all think I win right now. Don't wait. Don't cheat. Comment right now. Let's get to it. I think Bowser.
All right, the
I'm
combatants
watching
are
this man.
set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
My money on
It's
Bowser,
time
bro.
for a death
Let's get it.
battle!
Bowser has some crazy feats. Okay. Who he marrying? I know it's not Peach. I told you. Come on now. You should have knew better, Bowser.
I've come to make an announcement. This territory is now the base for
Y'all hear the soundtrack?
upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke.
Look at Junior.
I am Dr. Eggman,
Ooh.
your genius overlord. Get alone.
Bowser, I don't know. Let's get it. Let's get it, Bowser. Damn, drop kick. High blast? What? Oh no, Bowser moving different. He moving different, y'all. Yeah, my money on Bowser still. Oh my god. Damn. Oh, okay.
These toys an invasion force? Let's see Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot. His power is without
Oh, no.
fear. It is the ultimate strength.
I was like, Bowser fighting these little Sonic characters might be a little tough though. Ooh, what the ghost wanna do? Yes sir. Blockhead on your head. Blockhead on your head. Hey, oh, Metal Sonic. This is it right here. If Bowser can handle metal, let me straight. Oh damn. Oh my god, that's Mario Party. Not Mario Party, bruh. Where'd he get that power? Come on, Bowser. Get up, boy.
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent
Oh,
work
it's
as
a
always,
little
Metal.
robot
Ready to
girl.
wrap this up, Sage?
As you command.
You know what they say, the more
Ew.
the merrier.
He inked on him.
Showtime.
Talk to me, Bowser. Come on now. Now they going crazy right now, though. I ain't gonna lie. I did not have the highest hope for Bowser vs. Eggman death battles, but now I'm up there with it. The battle really go crazy. Ooh. Oh nah, he might be cooked. That was fire. That was fire. Oh. Yeah, Bowser might be cooked, y'all. Oh, that Mario after his son, Mario Sunshine. Damn! Oh, his son messed up now. He about to go crazy.
How dare you keep your hands off
The son, I mean, the star, I mean. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Oh, that's the one. Create a black hole.
The Death Egg! Max power!
Oh, damn. Eggman got another power up. Bowser might have lost, y'all. Ooh, or not. Or not. Or he did. Did he lose? Oh, he ain't turned to a monster. Come on now. Turn that joint to a freaking mystery box. Yeah, we got guns too over here. What he gonna get? What's he gonna be? A free coin there, yo. Bowser won, let's go.
This war was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in.
I was
this
a little
one's
worried.
lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is physical stats.
That's Bowser, obviously.
pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg Robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power. And Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survive black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the Metal Virus and Spatial Displacement Trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely,
I forgot he even had magic,
robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
Okay,
but definitely not for intelligence. Come on, you have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot, usually. Just really, really clumsy.
Definitely.
Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom Ruby was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions, unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars.
Okay.
Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly, so the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
But the army.
Which means it's finally time to compare
Really?
their armies.
Bowser's with the army?
Eggman seems deadlier at first glance.
It does,
I
it
mean,
does.
look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic's speed and power alone could
definitely
solo
does.
most of the Koopa Troop. But the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades: teamwork and loyalty.
Okay.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's
Yeah.
army is designed to be controlled
Okay,
by
that
just
makes more
him.
sense. I can see
to
that.
Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They
got
train
love for the
really
boy,
hard
man.
to cover each other's weak points.
Oh, yeah, love in
Giving
the
them
city.
plenty of advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint.
Shout out King
And since
Boo.
the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on
King Boo.
technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted. Canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on
Come
that
on now.
Bowser and his army can use any
Bowser
Mario
built his
powered
team brick
item,
by
and they
brick.
had millions, no, billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to take
I
on
was
the
scared about
Titans,
her.
she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no
Sheesh.
pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave
Ooh,
Bowser
nice,
the
man.
biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked
He got
and
poached.
scrambled.
The winner
That's what he deserved
is
for naming everything
Bowser.
about eggs. I don't even like eggs.
Next time
Who's
on
next? Who's
Death
next? Who's
Battle.
next? What is this? A crown. Among Us? Among Us versus who? Fall Guys.
Subscribe and join as
How
a
are they
member to
even gonna
see
do
more
that?
Death Battle.
How they
Thanks
even
for
gonna do that?
watching.
Go to the Death Battle page immediately, man. This was amazing. I promise you, going into this, I was hyped because it's Death Battle. I'm always hyped. But you know what I'm saying? It was Bowser versus Eggman. Eggman, his name is Eggman. I don't like eggs. He built like an egg. My hopes, Bowser, he cool. My hopes wasn't the highest, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely satisfied after watching that. That was an amazing fight. Like I said, I'm happy Eggman got what he deserved, bro. Because why you name everything eggs, bro? Egg machine, egg destroyer, egg wand. Like, come on, dog. Y'all, like I said, y'all always know more than me. So make sure y'all comment down below how y'all feel about the Death Battle, you know what I'm saying? For what they just said, I'm cool with it. But I know y'all got some more facts that probably might disagree, or if y'all agree, let me know down below. Might for 2 weeks from now, because Among Us versus Fall Guys, how they even go about that, I have no clue. But we gonna see. I'm excited, bro. My money's on off the rip. It's gonna be on Fall Guys. They be taking some more. Actually, I don't know. Among Us, they have guns on them. It might be Among Us. But we gonna see. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Follow me on my social media down below, and we got it.